The United States military doesn't just lead the world in 2025, it completely dominates it. Global Firepower's latest rankings confirm what we already knew. America holds the top position globally with a power index of 0.0744, leaving Russia and China trailing at 0.0788. While these numbers might appear similar, in military analysis, this represents an enormous advantage. When examining pure military capability, financial resources, worldwide influence, and operational speed, the United States stands alone. Today, we'll examine precisely how America maintains this commanding position, from massive defense investments to superior personnel, aviation supremacy, and naval control. The foundation, defense spending. Military strength fundamentally begins with financial investment. Building formidable armed forces requires enormous capital expenditure. Individual tanks can cost millions to manufacture, while elite fighter aircraft carry price tags reaching 9 figures. Beyond equipment costs, militaries must fund extensive training programs and compensate diverse personnel, including soldiers, medical staff, engineers, aviators, and countless others. America's defense spending has historically been unparalleled. Throughout recent decades and extending further back, the nation has maintained the world's largest military budget, occasionally dedicating up to 10% of its total GDP to defense purposes. For 2025, the United States plans to allocate nearly $900 billion to military expenditures, representing over 3% of GDP. By comparison, China's officially reported 2025 defense budget reaches approximately $249 billion, while Russia allocates roughly $126 billion. Even combining and doubling both figures wouldn't approach America's defense allocation. Though some experts suggest China might underreport actual spending, the United States maintains clear superiority in funding, global presence, alliance networks, and advanced military technologies. Remarkably, combining the defense budgets of countries ranked 2nd through 10th, including China, Russia, India, Saudi Arabia, the United Kingdom, Japan, Australia, France, and Ukraine, still falls short of America's single budget. Human resources, the core of military power. Personnel form any military's foundation. These individuals operate tanks, pilot aircraft, handle weapons, and perform countless essential functions. Building truly effective fighting forces requires trained, committed, and skilled personnel, an area where the United States excels significantly. However, manpower can be measured multiple ways, and America doesn't lead every category. Let's examine these different measurements and their respective importance. Available military manpower. This metric indicates how many people each nation could mobilize during extreme scenarios like full-scale warfare or major invasions. According to Global Firepower, the United States could potentially mobilize approximately 150 million people, nearly half its total population. While impressive, this isn't the highest figure globally, which isn't surprising since America isn't the world's most populous nation. China and India, the world's two largest countries, claim the top positions. China could theoretically mobilize around 764 million people, while India has available military manpower of 662 million. Fit-for-service population. Similar patterns emerge when examining fit-for-service populations, those physically capable of participating in extended military campaigns. China leads with roughly 626 million, India follows with 522 million, and the United States ranks third with 124 million. However, these statistics carry limited practical importance since countries like the United States, China, or India would never actually mobilize nearly half their populations for warfare. Active duty and reserve personnel. For accurate military strength assessment, active duty personnel and reservist numbers provide better insights. Active duty personnel are full-time military members, the most extensively trained, combat-ready individuals dedicating their careers to military service. Reservists have completed military training or service but aren't currently active, remaining available when called upon. The United States maintains 1.3 million active duty personnel, ranking third behind China and India. However, the gaps are much smaller here. India leads slightly with 1.4 million active soldiers, while China tops the list with approximately 2 million. Regarding reservists, America has around 800,000, placing it 10th globally. Vietnam leads with an extraordinary 5 million reservists, South Korea holds second with 3.1 million, and Taiwan ranks third with 2.3 million. Many top-ranking countries implement mandatory military service or build strategies around large reservist forces rather than maintaining extensive full-time personnel. America has consistently pursued different approaches, emphasizing highly trained, fully engaged soldiers ready for immediate deployment rather than massive reserve forces. Quality over quantity. When discussing manpower, quality matters as much as quantity. A nation might have 5 million soldiers but lack proper training infrastructure or adequate equipment to compete effectively. Conversely, the United States operates some of Earth's most rigorous and effective military training programs, producing exceptional military units like the Navy SELs and Green Berets. Small teams of America's elite forces often prove more effective than massive battalions from other nations worldwide. Military branch balance, America's strategic advantage. Let's examine the components of US military power. The Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. Two additional branches exist, the Space Force and Coast Guard, but remain less prominent in overall military capability discussions. Tank superiority. The US Army operates 4,640 tanks according to global firepower data, with the M1 Abrams serving as the primary battle tank. This third-generation tank frequently tops expert rankings of the world's most formidable tanks. Weighing over 73 tons, it features some of the strongest, most impenetrable armor available. The M1 Abrams combines defensive excellence with tremendous firepower, including a 120mm smoothbore cannon, multiple mounted machine guns, and smoke grenade launchers on certain models. Having served since the 1980s, the Army has continuously upgraded the Abrams with modern features and technologies. The latest M1A2 Abrams SEPV3 variant includes superior explosion protection, next-generation armor, and auxiliary power units. While China operates 6,800 tanks and Russia maintains 5,750, quality trumps quantity. Many Russian tanks are T-72 models that significantly lag behind the M1 Abrams in offensive and defensive capabilities. Russia's more advanced T-14 Armata competes more closely with the Abrams, but few remain operational. China operates two main tanks, the Type 96 and Type 99. The Type 96 cannot match the M1 Abrams, but the Type 99 offers certain advantages, being lighter, up to 58 tons, and more mobile, reaching speeds up to 47 miles per hour compared to the Abrams' 42 miles per hour. America maintains both massive quantities and superior quality in tank warfare. While other excellent tanks exist, like South Korea's K2 Black Panther, the Abrams remains supreme. The US is already developing the Abrams X, designed to be lighter, faster, and more efficient than any previous M1 Abrams variant. US dominance becomes even clearer with armored vehicles. Global firepower statistics show America operates more than 390,000 armored vehicles, vastly exceeding second place India's 150,000. China ranks third with just over 144,000, while Russia maintains more than 131,000. The US Army's fleet includes Strykers, M88s, M113, and MRAPs, supporting reconnaissance, transport, vehicle recovery, and safe passage through mined areas. Air Force, unmatched aerial supremacy. In aerial combat, the United States remains unmatched. No other nation approaches American capabilities across any metric. America operates over 13,000 total aircraft, exceeding China 3,300 and Russia 4,300 combined. The quality of American aircraft is equally undisputed, featuring some of history's most advanced, expensive, and powerful bombers and fighters. Strategic bombers. The United States ranks among the few nations maintaining bomber fleets capable of delivering conventional and nuclear weapons. B-2 Spirits and B-1B Lancers form this fleet. Despite costing over $1 billion each, America operates around 20 B-2 Spirits, sufficient to eliminate massive ground forces or entire bases. B-2s can deploy nuclear warheads and bunker-buster bombs penetrating hundreds of feet underground. Naval forces, maritime dominance. The US Navy dominates many maritime statistics, though not as comprehensively as land or air forces. China operates the world's largest navy by total vessels with over 750 ships, including warships and submarines. America's navy ranks second with 440 vessels, but 11 are aircraft carriers, among the most crucial naval assets. Carriers enable the US to transport jets, attack helicopters, and other aircraft across vast distances for global military operations. China operates only 3 carriers, while Russia maintains just 1. Specialized vessels. America leads in helicopter carriers with 9 compared to China and Japan's 4 each, while Russia operates none. This provides enormous advantages for planning and implementing long-range military operations anywhere globally. The US also operates the most destroyers, 81, that live up to their destructive reputation, targeting enemy vessels, aircraft, and ground-based structures. China follows with 50 destroyers, while Russia operates only 10. Submarine forces include 70 US vessels, with Russia second, 63, and China third, 61. By most major metrics, the US Navy leads its competition with superior submarines, destroyers, and massive carriers for conducting diverse maritime operations. The US has no patrol vessels compared to China's 150. Corvette numbers are relatively low, 26, compared to China's 72 and Russia's 83. America operates just 8 mine and countermine warships, while Russia, 47, and China, 36, claim top positions. This dominance will likely continue for years ahead, with the US committed to maintaining high defense spending and its position as the world's undisputed top military power. What do you think? Can any other nation challenge US military supremacy in coming years, or even surpass America eventually?